usual. Hello there, and welcome to episode 50 of my series where I try to play the cities, town and urban areas of Norway perfectly on Geoguessr. That means trying to get the 25,000 point score for each game I play. Today we have made it to the town of Jørpeland. Jørpeland is way south in Norway, and it's quite close to Stavanger. It has a history of being a trade center for this area, but also long traditions as an industrial town where they started up with making furniture in the 1880s, and then there was a steel melting plant started in 1910. That has recently ceased operating, and I guess it is rather fortunate for Jørpeland that just recently they opened the subsea tunnel from Tau across to Stavanger, so Jørpeland is now quite viable as a commuter town to Stavanger, and is now effectively a suburb of Stavanger. You could also ride the ferry before, or express boats, but I guess most people would like to ride their own cars. From Jørpeland you can also get to one of the most Instagrammed places in Norway, which is the Pulpit Rock, or Preikestolen, which is over here. That is a long hike, and that way you will frequently see tourists in high heels, imagining that this is just a little skip and jump. It is not. But the view is spectacular and well worth it, even though you have to shoulder your way through tourists. I've never been here, except in a playthrough in my previous series, so I would like to see more of Jørpeland. Let's go! Well, I see some local has finished them up in 2 minutes 46 seconds. I don't think I will be anywhere near that. So let's have a look. So there's like 7,000. Let's try that again. There's like 7,400 people living in Jørpeland. So it's a fair mid-sized town on Norwegian standards. So a road to Fudenes. Where does that lead us then? Well, to be honest, I have no idea, but it's a roundabout, and that could be helpful. Jonsokberg, okay. And emergency doctors. Old Eidegården. Okay, and it said, what did it say on the sign here? The 13th is sun straight ahead, and we're looking northwest. So I guess we're here. Yeah. Yes, we are. So we're somewhere on this road, we're on this bend. That's the ER doctors. Itchy throat again. Oh, this could be tricky. So we are around here. I think we might be staring a second playthrough in the face right away. So that thing is probably that. Can I see any of these houses that are supposed to be on the side here? They must be hidden in the trees or torn down. Wait a minute. Yeah, that definitely has to be this building. What is this, by the way? Right. The Norwegian Lutheran Missionary Society, a mission society. Okay, so so that must be that, I think. If that's the case, we got a pretty good placement. This bend doesn't last forever. Question is whether I should backtrack slightly. Let's do that and then curse ourselves as we miss what. Oh, thank goodness me, I could have backtracked even further. Whee! Okay, that was a slightly tense one. Oh, this is rural. Town centre that way. And what does it say here? It says Animal Clinic and Snapnes Veien. I have no idea what snap would be in this context, but there's a road there anyway. And we got a bus stop too. That is quite handy, although we passed it. So we must be... Yeah, we're out here. So what's the second bus stop? Now we just passed that one. And right to the north here we got 3 lovely little houses. Which are these 3. We're looking just past this one. I'd say that's a fair one. Let's go with that. Okay, cool. Well, you don't find many people speaking Esperanto in Norway, but at least the language got a road named after it. Now, that might be heading into... Well, it's actually hard to say which is more likely to be heading into the town proper. Given that it is located on the seaside, going downhill would make more sense, right? So the Esperanto Road, and what on earth is this road called? And we're coming into... So what do we have here? Ooh, so this is the old steel plant. And a Mekonomen car repair shop. And a Circle K. That's helpful when there are no street signs, so let's see if we can figure out where stuff is. So where's the melting plant? Well, that's got to be here, right? So here's the Mekonomen. And here's the Esperanto Road, although I have a feeling all these roads are called the Esperanto Road. They probably are. Although in this case, I think we're looking at this one. There's a big butt here though. And it's not the one I'm sitting on, but still. No, this looks fairly good. And it was. Good. Okay, downtown. Furniture store. Power appliance, electrical appliance store. And we got that Emma grocery store. A supermarket. We have boat center. And this looks to be on a promontory out from the town, so it's probably here. Yes. Okay, let's get this one right then. We're going to see about the... We got that little bit, which must be this. and look straight north. No, I'm not going to use any of these as an indicators. I'm going to use that. So how are we in relation to, well, I reckon we're standing here. There. So that's the charging station. And that must be that bit. Cool. Oh, already on the final round. And northeast. So we're even further out than we were in the previous round, aren't we? Could we be all the way out here? So that seems to make sense. Does this road have a name? Spötahaugen. Don't ask me. You won't get any. And then we got Ole Theodor Barkved. Okay. Right. Well, that's got to be somewhere. Maybe here. Yes, this is Spötahaugen and Ole Theodor or Theodor Barkved's road. So I guess we must be somewhere over here. And that thing, it's got to be that one, right? I think. Don't be hasty, Master Hobbit. That thing could easily be that one. There's too many access roads here. But yeah, I think that's actually the case. So yeah, right. So we're here. We are slightly closer to that one. There's a house here, but it's way out in the trees, and there's nothing easy to use anywhere here. So let's do a little counting. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 2 and 3 is 5. Between here and there, 2.5 is there. Ish. And we got 1.25. So 2 is about here. Yeah. Bullseye. Nice. That's a nice way to end a playthrough. And that was Jørpeland, and I think that was nicely representative of the place. So, quite happy with that. And I really haven't got anything more to say about it. So, let's just check the breakdown and see that we were 28 meters off on our, in total, which the first round have to take most of the blame for. So yeah, that is episode 50 in the bag. Please check in tomorrow for episode 51. Until then, bye bye.